Hey, what's up, guys? This is Fergal Downs here, and today I'm really excited to have one of my oldest friends in the internet marketing industry. We have Mehdi Tihani on the line, and this is the first time that I've actually spoken in person with Mehdi. We've worked together, I'd say, since 2012. We've been talking over and back on Facebook and working together on various different projects, but finally, I get to talk to the man face to face in person. So thank you for talking to us today, Mehdi.
Thanks for having me, Fergal.
Of course. So you've been successful in lots and lots of different niches, and a lot of people, they always want to diversify their income online. So you started off, if I'm correct with this, you started off with product launching and affiliate marketing. You then went over to e-commerce and had huge success, putting up some crazy numbers. Can you tell us a little bit about your internet marketing journey and how you got to become as successful as you are today?
Yeah, so like you said, me and you go way back. I started internet marketing around 2012, like you said. I was a student at the time in university, and for me, I was in school and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do after graduating. So near the end of my university, near the end of my degree, I started, kind of like most people, started Googling how to make money online and just trying to find I was basically just hustling, trying to find something to work online. Eventually, I stumbled upon the Warrior Forum, which is where I met you and many other successful internet marketers online today. What happened was I found a coach who was successfully launching products and doing affiliate marketing at the time on the Warrior Forum. Paid him a couple $100 for some one-on-one coaching. Eventually started getting into affiliate marketing and building email lists and email marketing and stuff like that. Saw some really good success. Was doing that for a few years, and then once one of the big things for me is, one thing I believe in is really diversifying your income. So once I got that income source going a little bit, I started dabbling into e-commerce around 2015, which is kind of when the Shopify boom started on Facebook, where a lot of people started drop shipping products from China and leveraging Facebook ads and Shopify. So I was doing that as well. And then, I had a couple of income sources going at the time, and that's kind of where I got started online.
Sweet. So, like I said, you're posting some crazy figures from your time in Shopify. I think I remember seeing $70,000 in gross revenue in 1 month, which was, to me, I was still struggling with Shopify and I just couldn't get it going. So I was like totally amazed by your success there. And in your time, which brings us on to our next topic, which is the product that you're going to be releasing, which teaches on a type of traffic that works so well, especially in the e-commerce niches, but it's completely overlooked by people because people are always looking at Facebook ads, Google shopping network. This traffic source, I feel, is completely overlooked. Could you tell us a little bit about the course that you're going to be releasing and what it teaches inside the course?
Yeah, sure. So I'll just kind of continue on what I was mentioning about my e-com journey. So, in 2015, Facebook ads was the traffic was really cheap. There was a lot of people crushing it. And then as time went on, more and more competition started entering, the game. So Facebook ad costs started increasing a lot more. So it got harder and harder to sell cheaper products from in this case, AliExpress or from China. So a lot of people started losing money with the e-commerce and Facebook ads. So essentially what this course is, it's a 23-year-old Moroccan internet marketer who reached out to me and Stefan, and he's been crushing it using this traffic source. What the traffic source is he leverages influencers. So he was kind of like me, like he was doing well with Facebook ads, and then at a certain point, the money kind of ran dry because of all the competition. So he kind of pivoted and shifted to influencers, in this case leveraging Instagram influencers as his traffic source. And he's been doing really well selling physical products, doing it that way. He's had months where he's done 30,000 in sales, and after that he started teaching a few students, and they've had great results as well. So it's really, really good stuff.
What people are always worried about when it comes to influencers is the cost of hiring these influencers. People always think, oh, I'm going to go into the fitness niche. I have to get the top guy to get, those $30,000 months. Can you tell us how much on average you would pay an Instagram influencer to do a post about your product?
That's a great question. That's kind of one of the I was a bit skeptical at the time when he reached out to us and told us a little bit about Instagram influencers for the same reason you mentioned. In my thinking, it was that you'd pay an influencer hundreds of dollars for one promotional post on their page, and hopefully you'd make your money back. But what Sufyan, the course creator, mentions on this course and some of his results is he only pays around $10 to $20 for traffic, and he's getting hundreds and maybe thousands of visitors to his product pages, and he's able to turn a huge profit on that. So you don't really need a big budget to make this work, unlike Facebook ads where you're spending $50 to $100 a day. With influencers in this case, you could be spending 10 to 20 here and there whenever you need traffic. And what's great is you're basically, it's traffic on demand, whereas you're just reaching out to influencers, paying them $10 to $20 here and there, and just seeing and testing the traffic and seeing how it converts. And then from there, you can scale to different products, you can scale to different influencers. The opportunities are really endless with influencers.
Answers myself, and I was paying $20 for somebody who had 150,000 followers. So, and this was like in a pit bull niche, so it was very highly targeted. So don't think you're going to have to be spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars, is what I would tell people on this one. What was I going to say? So recently, guys, whoever's listening to this, I was talking to my girlfriend, and her friend is an Instagram influencer for a product called Herbalife, which is like a wellness program kind of thing. And she makes a full-time income from this, and a very, very good full-time income. And I was like, well, I wonder how many Instagram followers she had. And it was 23,000, which I wouldn't say is a whole lot to be a full-time Instagram influencer. So what I immediately did then is I started building my own Instagram account, and I have a software that actually does it for me. So if you pick up Mehdi's Timeless Traffic, I'm going to tell you what that software does is it gives me 150 followers, real followers. These are like people you're engaging with. So when you pick up Timeless Traffic, you'll also find out what that software is. Mehdi, can I ask you when the product is going to be going live? It's the 8th, sure. I believe.
Yeah, so we're launching June 8th at 10 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to be starting the price at, I believe, $14.95 for the first few hours. So, definitely pick it up at the early bird price, and we'll be increasing that as the launch goes on. So to get it at the cheapest price, definitely pick it up as early as possible tomorrow morning, June 8th.
Cool. And I like to just be completely transparent with everybody. Are there any one-time offers with this? If so, what are the prices and what are they? Could you tell us?
Sure. Yeah. As always, there are upsells. They're absolutely optional in this case. If you pick up the front end, it's more than enough to get you going. But we do offer some optional upgrades for people who want to kind of speed up their results. So the first upsell is a case study bundle. So we're basically going to have, I believe it's 4 or 5 actual case studies where we show you 4 of Sufyan's successful campaigns. We show you his designs. We show you which product he sells. We show you his influencer that he uses. We show you how many visitors he gets, as well as his profits. So you'll see everything completely transparent. You'll see him do it in different niches as well. So that's the first upgrade. Definitely a great upgrade to pick up. The second optional OTO is a done-for-you pack. The done-for-you pack will give you, I believe it's 500 plus done for you designs that you can use for t-shirts in this case. So Sufyan's had a lot of success selling t-shirts with these influencers, and we've been able to package up 500 plus designs as part of the as part of the done for you pack. We also have a list of, I believe, 800 evergreen niches, and there's tons of other stuff like done for you traffic. So we give you different influencers in a bunch of niches if you're not sure who to reach out to or anything like that. And we also have a done for you script, so a script to actually reach out to influencers and get them to reply back, and as a way to kind of negotiate on a good price.
The t-shirts one is something that I like because it makes it very passive. You don't have to set up your own store. You can do it on Teespring or on Gear Bubble, and then you just link out to that there. So I think people will like that that part of the course because it makes things very passive. You just find out what the best t-shirt selling in that niche is. You get your guy on Fiverr to kind of replicate the design. Don't copy it, but replicate it. And then you put it live and you pay an influencer to do it, $20, and then you make what for every t-shirt. So it's hard not to make a profit when it comes to those kind of numbers. That sounds good, Mehdi. Now, people are also, they're a little bit wary of getting into e-commerce because it's been around for so long. There are people failing with Facebook ads. So would this work, let's say, a ClickBank product in the health niche or fitness niche or weight loss niche?
Yeah, that's a great question. My thinking is with influencers, you can use it with digital products as well, not just physical products. The reason Sufyan did, in this case, he uses print on demand is just for the reason where he doesn't have to handle the inventory, like you said. He leverages platforms like Teachip and in this case Shopify, but he doesn't handle any of the inventory. But to answer your question, this could absolutely work with ClickBank products, any weight loss product or anything like that. It's all about just reaching out to those big influencers in that niche. So it's not really about what you sell, it's about leveraging the traffic source. So once you get those visitors to your site, it's all about converting them. So in theory, you can use this for your own products, your own digital products. If you have a service that you can offer online, anything like that, in theory, you can absolutely leverage influencers. So yeah.
Cool. I like this, man, because it's a traffic source that is always, and I've seen time and time again that these Instagram influencers are becoming more and more popular. People are seeing them as they're becoming fans of these influencers, and they'll buy or click on any links that they promote. So yeah, I like this course, and I'm going to be jumping into it myself because it gives me an extra traffic source to play with. So before we wrap up there, Mehdi, you've been successful, highly successful in two industries, the internet marketing and e-commerce. If I could ask you, what was the one most important thing that got you to where you are today in both of those industries? What would you say it was?
That's a great question. For me personally, it was the biggest difference for me was kind of focusing on one thing at a time. From at the beginning, when I first started in internet marketing, I kind of had shiny product syndrome or whatever you call it, where there would be a lot of launches every day coming out, and I would just buy, and I wasn't really focused. I'd try one thing, give up after a few days, buy something else, try another for a few days. So for me, the biggest difference was, sticking with one thing. In this case, it was affiliate marketing and launching products, getting that really successful and dialed in, and then shifting to e-commerce and then focusing on that. So, it's important to diversify, but at the same time, you want to focus on one thing, getting that to work, and then kind of diversifying into different income streams. So I think that's my biggest tip for you guys today.
That's awesome, and it's so true because so many people, so many of my coaching students, they're always saying the reason I joined your coaching is because I was buying so many different courses. Instagram influencers, it definitely works. I've tried it. I've seen it. So if you were to just focus on one thing, so one traffic source, let this be your traffic source and build everything else around it. So Mehdi, thanks very much for coming on to talk to us today. It's great to finally talk to you in person. Will you be in Dublin in June for the Marketing Alliance conference?
Hopefully.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully we'll finally meet in person.
That'll be great. So guys, mate, yeah, it's been too long. So if anyone watching this is in Ireland or England and wants to also go to an internet marketing conference where you're going to meet myself, Mehdi, and hundreds of other successful internet marketers, it's the 22nd of June. It's in Dublin. If you want a link or if you want more information, let me know about that. So Mehdi, all the best, mate. Thanks for coming on. Talk to you soon.
Thanks a lot, Fergal. Thank you.